In 2016, Linden residents, business owners, civic groups, and faith leaders came together to address the challenges their neighborhood was facing. 5 work groups dedicated hours to tackling issues like unemployment, poverty, vacant and blighted properties, crime, and access to high-quality health care. In October of 2018, Mayor Andrew J. Ginther introduced a comprehensive, resident-driven community plan. The plan, known as the One Linden Plan, is a testament to the collective efforts of our community. It serves as a roadmap to build a strong, healthy, and connected Linden. It is a vision we all share and contribute to. The Linden community's input, life experience, and neighborhood aspirations guided the development of the plan's 10 big ideas. In October of 2023, the Linden Plan turned 5 years old. It was time to track our progress and celebrate the diverse stakeholders working together to foster a sense of ownership and commitment to the community's future. Let's take a look at the 10 big ideas and the transformative impact they are having on the Linden community. These 10 big ideas, coupled with the dedication of our partners, are shaping a brighter future for all of Linden's residents. Big idea number 1, stabilize and expand housing options. Housing is a critical element in the One Linden Plan, as it directly impacts Linden's economic vitality, social well-being, and overall quality of life. Affordable housing can attract a diverse workforce and stimulate local business along Cleveland Avenue by increasing spending power. Stable housing improves residents' health outcomes, educational attainment, and overall quality of life. We are grateful for the partners working to stabilize and expand housing options in Linden. Big idea number 2, connect residents to employment. Connecting residents to employment is a crucial factor in creating a thriving community. Access to stable employment allows Linden residents to afford the necessities like housing, healthcare, and education. Thank you to all of our partners who provide skill development, career counseling, and transportation assistance. Big idea number 3, reduce crime and improve perception. For decades, crime, real and perceived, have been a challenge in Linden. Addressing crime requires multiple stakeholders collaborating to tackle issues such as reducing vacant and blighted properties, facilitating neighborhood cleanups, and connecting residents to a livable wage. Prevention and intervention strategies, not incarceration, is the goal. Big idea number 4, support student success. Performing well in school is a result of many factors, both in and out of the classroom. Children in Linden have many external factors influence academic success, so we are grateful for our partners that develop strategies to identify student needs, provide linkage to resources for students and families, and strengthen parent engagement. A special thank you to Omega Psi Phi, Ada Nu Nu, the Linden Qs, and the North Linden Area Commission Education Committee for ensuring all schools in Linden receive support. Big idea 5, develop business and support entrepreneurs. Supporting entrepreneurs and fostering business growth in Linden require the creation of an accessible ecosystem with resources like free consulting, training, microloans, and grants for entrepreneurs at all levels. The Linden Economic Development Alliance will serve as the Community Development Corporation solely focused on boosting retail activity and supporting local entrepreneurs. Big idea number 6, address early childhood experiences. Access to early learning lays the foundation for school readiness by building the cognitive and social skills children need to do well in school and in life, including language, attentiveness, persistence, kindness, and self-regulation. We are grateful to celebrate One, United Way of Central Ohio, Future Ready 5, Columbus Public Health, Nationwide Children's Hospital, and Columbus City Schools for all the work you do to ensure our kids receive high-quality facilities and staff who care for them. Big idea number 7, reimagine Cleveland Avenue. Cleveland Avenue is an integral component of Linden's revitalization. Roadway designs that are conducive for retail, housing reinvestment, and a safer environment for pedestrians and motorists is still the goal. Big idea number 8, build community investment. Successful neighborhoods have retail shops where residents can shop for daily needs. Building community investment in the One Linden area has required a collaborative effort. Thanks to multiple community stakeholders, including Central Ohio Community Land Trust, Nationwide Children's Hospital, Ohio Capital Finance Corporation, and the City of Columbus, we've reduced residential vacancies and supported the development of vibrant, mixed-use spaces along Cleveland Avenue. Big idea number 9, connect the community. The Hudson Street improvements help reduce the physical division caused by I-71, improving Linden's connection to neighboring communities. Thank you to our partners who help reduce psychological barriers and provide free programming for families in Linden. Big idea number 10, support resident health. The One Linden plan aims to create spaces that actively promote healthy lifestyles and minimize health risks through access to green spaces, safe walking paths, healthy food options, and community support systems. As you can see, the One Linden plan is more than a roadmap. It's a promise to our community, a promise to tackle challenges and embrace opportunities. From stabilizing houses, connecting students to jobs, reducing crime, and supporting student success, each big idea is a step toward our future, a future where everyone can thrive. One Linden, our community, our future, our progress.
Welcome, Linden. I am because we are.
Bienvenidos, Linden. Yo soy porque ustedes son.
Waanahay sababtoo ah waa tihiin.
Mwen ye paske nou ye.
We are because I am.
Nosotros somos porque yo soy.
Waanahay sababtoo ah waa tihiin.
Mwen ye paske nou ye.
And we will have the rest translated. Wow. Welcome to Linden. Welcome to Linden. 1885, this building you see right now was homeless. It had no house. So for all my intellectuals in here, I hope you had an opportunity to experience our amazing facility here in Linden. I would ask y'all, please shout out with me. I am the son of a third generational pastor right here, so help me out here. What was the most expensive thing you've seen out there? Help me out. Say something. The art. Good question. Good one. Anyone else? Trees. Good one. Trains. Oh, good one. Yeah, cars. Good. What was the most important thing you've seen in this whole entire building? What is the most important? Community. People. History. Wow. Family. Wow, wow, wow. No one said the foundation. And all the intellectuals and all the brains and all the wits within this infrastructure. Even had some construction workers over there. Thank you for your time, sir. No one said the foundation. I know Brother Green with the Care Coalition, shout out, knows what the most important thing here is. It's the foundation. Well, here in Linden, we figured that out. See, but it took me to take a train trip to Idaho. And as I went through Idaho, I saw miles and miles of fields. And in these fields, guess what they had? Potatoes. Miles and miles of potatoes. So as I flew back, I got a text message from my amazing sister, Delina Scales. She said, brother, how are you? I said, I'm looking at potatoes. She texts back question marks, LOL. And then she sent me this message. She said, brother, that's a word. So as I got back to Linden, I went to my father's house on Dresden Street, 4 doors down from Linden McKinley, which he lived for over 35 years in the same house. And he raised 21 kids in a 2-bedroom house. So as I got back, I told Sister Scales, I got it. She said, what do you got? I said, I got it. She said, what do you got? I said, I got a potato. I said, Sister Scales, I know what it is that Linden is so amazing at. The same way Idaho has the most amazing potatoes. The same way Florida has the sweetest oranges. And Georgia has the sweetest peaches. If you come to Linden, whether it's north, south, east, we ain't built the west yet. You will see the most important thing, the most valuable asset, the most priceless merchandise you will ever see in Linden. Hey, Towns family, what is the most important thing? 1, 2, G-O-D. God is our foundation. So next time you come to Linden, y'all want to see what's important? Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. This is Linden's most prized possessions. We don't have potatoes like Idaho. We don't have peaches like Georgia. We don't have those sweet nectarines like Florida. But we got youth. We got youth. We got youth. We got youth. Thank you. Real quick, just let the world know your first name and your GPA. Let's start down here. First name and GPA, yeah. Y'all, not sport they play. First name and GPA. First name and GPA. First name, GPA.
All right.
It don't matter. What grades do you get? First name, what grade do you get?
Microphone.
4s and 3s, first name.
Joshua Towns.
First name.
Caleb, 4s and 3s. Ezra Towns, 3.9.
She graduated.
Faith 4.0.
First name.
Lovely, 3s and 4s.
Grace 4.0.
Noah, 4s.
Marlana 3.9.
She ain't in school yet. Thank you, Linda. Pastor Towns, we want to thank you for investing in Linden by sowing seeds the way we know how. Peace, love. Everybody, 2 fingers. Come on. Come on, for peace. Everybody give me 3 fingers. Come on, for love. Come on, everybody give me 1 fist. For power. We say peace to all people. We say love to all people. We say power to all people. Let's go, Linden.
Can we have one more hand for Dr. Towns and these beautiful jewels that he brought before us? Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this amazing turnout. Today, we stand here to celebrate something truly remarkable. One Linden, our community, our future, our progress. Today is an exciting day. And this isn't just an event, It's a testament to the power of community. It's a reflection of what happens when devoted residents, committed neighborhood leaders, and a dedicated city workforce come, that's worth a clap. Yeah. Come together with a shared vision. The City of Columbus Department of Neighborhoods, I did not introduce myself. I get the pleasure every day of leading this talented workforce. My name is Kim Douglas, and I am the director of the Department of Neighborhoods. I'ma hire him. The Department of Neighborhoods is incredibly proud to partner with the Linden community in this transformative journey. We're here to showcase the tangible progress, the real change, driven by your engagement and strategic partnerships. The program today focuses on the heart of it all, the development, the implementation, and the success of the Linden Community Plan. And at the heart of all that success is you. Your stakeholder ownership, your passion, and your unwavering commitment have brought us to this moment. Remember, the One Linden plan was released in October 2018. That's 5 years ago. That's 5 years of togetherness, 5 years of working together to implement this plan, and 5 years to improve our neighborhoods. Let us be inspired by this progress. Let us continue to work together to build upon this momentum and to ensure that Linden's future is even brighter than it is today. Because when we invest in our neighborhoods, we invest in the soul of Columbus. Thank you. Hi, my name is Kim, and I'm awkward as well. So at this time, I'd like to take a moment just to acknowledge who we have with us in the room. Council Member Nancy Dayakauer, who is our council member, is with us today in spite of having laryngitis. And so we thank you for showing up. We thank you for always being in the room, even when you can only say thank you with your hands. Next up, I will call your attention to the screen where we will have a greeting for you from our fearless leader, a man whose vision has taken this plan and helped to bring it to life, Mayor Andrew J. Ginther.
Hi neighbors, I'm Mayor Andy Ginther, and I'm happy to join you virtually for a progress update on the One Linden plan. So much has happened since we came together to announce the plan in 2018. We opened a new fire station. We started work on the real-time crime center. We opened the Linden Fresh Market. We partnered with Nationwide Children's Hospital to bring more affordable housing and funding for home repair. We've already seen over $450 million in public and private sector investments as a direct result of the One Linden plan. And we're just getting started. Today is about acknowledging the many partners who have stepped up to make Linden safer, stabilize housing, connect residents to livable wages, and increase family stability and resiliency. Your contributions have been invaluable, and we appreciate your efforts in driving the success of the One Linden plan. As we conclude this progress report, I urge you to continue your support and collaboration. The One Linden plan is not just a plan. It's a long-term commitment that will unfold over the coming years and decades. It demonstrates our unwavering dedication and partnership with the Linden community. This commitment is not just proof of our belief in this community's potential and resilience, but also a promise of security and stability for the future.
I think the mayor mentioned a word that is very strong and that we use very often here in Linden, and it is our partners. I recognize a number of them in the room, a number of them here on the front row, and I want to bring to the stage one of our best and favorite, I may repeat that, through the night, partners, and that is Ms. Carol Perkins.
you. Good evening. A special shout out to our Commissioner, Nancy Dayakauer. I'd like to give a welcome to our South Linden area Commission colleagues and honored guests. I am proud to stand before you as the chair of the North Linden Area Commission. Since stepping into this role, my goal has been to build a dedicated team of diverse professionals who are committed to uplifting Linden and ensuring that our community thrives. Please allow me just a moment to introduce our team. Please stand as I call your name. Tracy Robinson is our vice chair. Daniel Ajayi is our treasurer. Emily O'Connor, she just came on board and took on the duties of secretary. Ebony Faddis, I don't know if she made it, but she's our community engagement chair. Ben Keith, zoning chair. Amber Broadus, and we have with us two new members to the commission, Commissioner Jenna DeCenzo and Nathaniel Wilkins. Will you please stand? When the One Linden plan was first introduced, I have to admit, I was skeptical. It sounded promising, but I feared it would be just another plan left on the shelf after gathering community input. I was wrong. I realized that either we could talk about change or be a part of change. I chose the latter. And today I am proud to share the progress that we have made together. Our commission has been deeply involved in making tangible improvements through the One Linden plan. We have collaborated with developers and community partners such as the Nationwide Children's Hospital Healthy Homes and Community of Caring to support new housing projects. The groundbreaking and completion of Kinlawn Place and Malby Place for seniors is a testament to our commitment to providing safe and affordable housing to our residents. The construction and development of Hudson Street was also one of the accomplishments we had a chance to share in. Our zoning committee, led by Ben Keith, has played a crucial role in moving projects forward and ensuring that variances and demolitions are addressed efficiently. A thriving community is a safe community. That's why we continue to strengthen our relationship with the Columbus Police Department. Officer Bill Varney, I saw him here a little while ago. Yes, for sure. Yes. He attends our meetings to address community concerns directly, ensuring the residents' voices are heard with the goal of building trust. Captain Joseph of our fire station number 16, which houses our new fire station in North Linden, comes to every meeting to answer questions raised by our community. We also work closely with the mayor's anti-violence team, which provides monthly updates on crime reduction efforts and safety strategies. Yes. Yes. Our Health and Safety Committee, chaired by Commissioner Daniel Ajayi, has taken significant steps to improve our neighborhoods by partnering with the City Attorney's Office to remove trash and debris, organizing a community-wide tire cleanup with Columbus Solid Waste, hosting a Public Safety Week in collaboration with Councilman Remy, leading efforts to create community gardens, making our spaces more beautiful and sustainable. His committee has also been responsible for access to quality health care, which is vital. And under the committee's leadership, his team has worked hard to bring services directly to our residents. Through partnerships with Ohio Health on Wheels, Trio Pharmacy, Columbus Landmarks, and Grace Clinics, they have provided much needed health solutions to families right here in Linden. Additionally, the committee has hosted family support events, distributing clothing and personal items to those in need and ensuring that no one in our community is left behind. Education and student success, our children's future is our priority. That's why the North Linden Area Commission remains committed to early childhood education and student success. Commissioner Tracy Robinson leads the charge in this area. He created a program for Linden called Donuts with Dads. This program encourages dads and moms to spend 20 minutes daily reading with and to their children to increase their reading ability. Currently, his program has grown. And at the last event held 2 weeks ago at the Linden STEM Elementary, approximately 150 parents participated. Yes. This included 76 fathers. I heard they had to make several donut runs because they ran out of donuts. Each year, we also work with South Linden on back-to-school events at the Linden Recreation Center, ensuring that our students are prepared with supplies and resources they need to succeed. Building a strong community means coming together to celebrate one another. That's why we continue to work alongside South Linden on events such as Jazz in the Park, a cherished summer tradition that brings us together through music and culture. One of our most meaningful projects that we were involved in last year involved relocating the Veterans Memorial from Cleveland and Westerville Road to the Linden Recreation Center. And this was in collaboration with members of the Mayor's Office, the City of Columbus, namely Luis Teba, and the Veterans Organization. It was important to ensure that this important symbol was placed in a location where it could be properly honored. There was a full military rededication on November 19th, 2014, a proud moment for our entire community. While we have made tremendous strides, our work is far from over. One Linden remains our guiding North Star, leading us toward continued progress, growth, and revitalization. This work would not be possible without the unwavering support of our Mayor Ginther, our City Council, and all of our community partners. Together, we have proven that when we roll up our sleeves and work side by side, real change happens. I want to thank you all for your dedication and believing in the vision. And let me conclude with this. Let us keep building. Let us keep improving. And more importantly, let's keep One Linden strong. I thank you.
Before we move on to our next speaker, one of the benefits of being director is that you get to return to the mic when you want to make special recognitions. And so as we have stated, as I stated in my remarks and as the mayor stated, this One Linden plan was developed in October of 2018, which was 5 years ago. And it was done under excellent leadership of my predecessor, Carla Williams Scott, who is in the room today. Please stand for us. Please stand. While I did not expect, I am pleased to have you here with us today to see what you laid the foundation for. I hope you enjoy what you see today. Additionally, I also get to bring to the stage the birthday girl, Miss Redmond. Will you join me on stage, please? If you would join me, not in the full song of Happy Birthday. The first 3 lines, we're going to do Happy Birthday to You, our version. And we're only going to go to the third one. So I'm going to start it, and y'all are going to back me up for Miss Redmond, right? birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you. I won't tell you guys how old I am, but I'm 21. First thing that I would like to do is acknowledge my team members from the South Linden Area Commission. If you guys could stand up, I just want to acknowledge them. So we have Miss Peggy Williams, Reverend Stanley, Miss Duckworth, Miss Williams, and Mr. Ralph Carter, who are in attendance right now. First thing is good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Or evening, excuse me. It's always a pleasure to stand before the finest, the most dedicated, and let's be honest, the most opinionated group of people in the city. But hey, that's what makes Linden great. We love our community, and we're not afraid to let people know about it. Tonight, I want to highlight just a couple ways that the Area Commission is putting the work in to keep our community strong, connected, and thriving, all in the alignment with the One Linden plan. First, let's talk about community connections. We know how to bring people together, from jazz in the park, where local bands get the crowd moving every Saturday in July, to Carols on Cleveland, where we spread holiday cheer, food, fun, and a whole lot of generosity. And let's not forget the Martin Luther King Jr. Walk, and also the Juneteenth Parade and Music Festival. Because there's one thing South Linden knows how to do, is to celebrate history and our culture with style. But we're not just about having a good time. We're also about building a strong future for our kids. That's why South Linden Area Commission is a major supporter of the pre-K roundup at Hamilton STEM Elementary, making sure our youngest learners get a great start. And through our literacy programs, we've provided over 2,500 books to South Linden students, thanks to one of our partners, the United States Marine Corps. Because let's face it, knowledge is power, and we want our kids to be the smartest in Columbus. With that said, I know you all are excited for our next speaker. I thought I was going to introduce Ms. Perkins, but who am I? Who's next? I'm sorry. Zakia, Radcliffe.
Good afternoon. I mean, it's evening. Hi, everyone. My name is Chelsea Moore, and I am the Community Schools Coordinator for the One Linden Schools Initiative at Hamilton STEM. And I'm going to let my partner introduce himself.
All right. And then I'm Jacob Agustin. I am the Community Schools Coordinator over at Windsor STEM Academy.
So we have the honor of selecting some sixth grade students who represent our community and what it means to be a leader in our community and our schools. And so we have two students up here who have shined really brightly this school year, and they are going to give us a little speech.
Good afternoon. My name is Zakia Radcliffe, and I am a sixth grade leader at Hamilton STEM Academy. As a sixth grade leader, I've had the opportunity to be a part of 18 students who engage in community building, work on our leadership skills and serve role models for our school. To be a sixth grade leader at Hamilton means that I am responsible, trustworthy, and held accountable for helping others. I'm grateful to have been selected to represent my school and community as a sixth grade leader, and will continue to use my skills to help those around me.
Feel free to go crazy for our babies too.
I don't have my speech.
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
We all family, baby. What's your favorite thing about sixth grade?
The opportunity.
Okay. It's okay. Yes, ma'am. You got this.
Can do it.
I don't know what I don't know where to start off. It's okay. To be a sixth grade leader at Winter STEM Academy means that I am responsible, trustworthy, and held accountable for helping others. I am grateful to have been selected to represent my school community as a sixth grade leader, and will continue to use my skills to help those around me.
And then to honor our wonderful sixth grade leaders who were able to join us tonight, we would like to present them with certificates for their amazing leadership capabilities.
Yeah. Amazing.
And now we would like to welcome to the stage Councilman Nick Bankston.
Linden, how y'all doing? Linden, make some noise in here. I really was going to try to hold it together. But I look at this room. Immense pride. Not because of the work that I did per se, but the work that we did. Y'all should all be proud of yourself. Every single person in here. And I know we think of our leaders and we look at our titles, but I'm a Columbus kid, born and raised. And this community welcomed me, an East High Tiger, mind you. We'll get into that a little bit later. But welcomed me and allowed me to work in community with you. And what we said back then is that this wouldn't be just simply another exercise. That this wouldn't be simply, and it is not, a book of promises. But it's a tool. A tool for this community to pick up. When we started this work, folks always asked, as we got to the end of it, Director William Scott, if you remember, who's going to do this work? Well, who's the who? And what became clear to me is that Linden is the who. It's not one organization's responsibility. It's not one person's responsibility. And honestly, if we want this work to continue, it won't be one administration's responsibility. This is continuous work that we are. Progress is a journey. It's not a destination. There's no end point to this work that we are doing. Even when we think that we have made the necessary investments, even when we think that we have gotten there, if we want true progress, it's a journey that we have to always continuously be on. And so it is all of you in this room that continue the progress, that continue the journey. Now, you heard the stats, and we see it, and there are folks that came even before me. This work has started before I even got here. And our community don't get this way overnight. You all know this. Strong communities are by way of pride, planning, and investment. So therefore, neighborhoods that don't resemble that are the opposite of that. That's strategic disinvestment. That's strategic non-planning. But one thing, and the reason why Linden will never crumble, is the third pillar you never lost, which is your pride. It's strong. And no matter what investments we make or no matter what happens, you can't recreate that. And just as we did back then when we talked about this is your community. And I'm always blown away by this stat from the One Linden plan, is that when you think about in the height of the Linden population, there were over 60,000 people that called this place home. And then when we started the planning work, I believe the population was around 16,000. That means that we got room to keep everybody.
Come on, everybody. Say that, Nick. Say it.
We got room to keep everybody, to create a standard, and to let folks know that when you come into Linden, there is no rescuing happening here. But there is a community that you are being inherited and adopted into. Do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it is incumbent upon us to make sure that we make the necessary investments. So I'm proud to be up here to sit here and say that we're going to do our part. The city was going to do its part. But more importantly, you're doing your part by holding us accountable, by holding each other accountable. Y'all know how Linden is. I tell you. I thought he was here, and I remember when I first started this work, Mr. George Walker, and he said to me, he took me by the ear literally, figuratively and literally, and said, what makes this different? We didn't been through this exercise before. And I looked him in his face, I said, Mr. Walker, this time will be different. Now the work is not done. This is not a parade, a celebration of an ending point. But along the way in the journey of progress, you have to celebrate the wins. Yes, there is still much more work to be done. Yes, community development is messy. Yes, your feelings gonna get hurt. Yes, you ain't gonna be recognized some days. Yes, you are gonna lay a brick of something that you will never get to see built. But this is about the next generation. And so if you are with me, which I know Linden is, to do this generational work, then it's not about you or me. It's about us and we. That's what the true Columbus way is when we work together hand in hand, nonprofit, grassroots, corporate, government, a somebody title and a nobody title, working together. Now I'm looking at Delana because I don't even know what I'm supposed to be saying at this point. I'm just the energy, because it is on my heart to talk about this, because I think too often we talk about this work simply from the numbers. And especially us as politicians, it's easy for me to come over and say, we got it done. over $250 million in public and private sector investment. We look at our shining beacon at Linden Rec Center, which is now a model that we use all across this city. I think about the work that we've done in Windsor and Hamilton STEM Academy, and you look at the rate of discipline rates going down, you look at the rate of attendance going up, you look at the rate of parent engagement going up. I see Nick Jones and folks here. We look at the new housing being built, and I can go through all of those stats. But that is just stats, and data are nothing but numbers on a piece of paper without context, and understanding there are people behind this. So yes, we have real work to do. So today I want you to be encouraged because we've made progress. I want you to be encouraged because we still got your back. But I want you to be encouraged because this is long-term work that we have to always continue, and understand that it is only by way of partnership that we've gotten here. It is only by way of partnership that we will reach the next goal. And so I'm so excited for what we have done together. I'm so thankful for this community. It is in this community, whether you all know it or not, that you created Councilmember Bankston. That you invested and poured so much into me. And I'll never forget that. And this city will never turn its back. Not as long as I'm on council now. I'm just going to be honest about that. But let us roll up our sleeves. Let us have this moment to celebrate, hug one another, love on one another. Because we still got work to do, y'all. It's not over. And we're not going nowhere. I'll leave with this because, again, I want us to understand that this is generational work. And I want y'all to look at all these young people in here. I was recently at an event over this past weekend, and the keynote speaker said that there's a tribe in Africa, and I don't remember the tribe's name, but they said when they greet each other, they don't say, "How you doing?" They don't say, "Hey, what's going on with your bank account?" Or, "Hey, what's the latest gossip?" They greet each other by saying this: "How are the children?" How are the children? And if the answer isn't, the children are well, come on, brother, come on. Speak. Then we have work to do. And so let that be our question that we ask ourselves. Not about us or our individual motives or individual plans that we have, but let this be true generational work so that the next generation of Lindenites, next generation of people that will call Columbus home, will have a community that is worthy of them, that's more sustainable, that's more equitable, and a place that they are proud to call home. That's why we do this work. That's what One Linden is about. It's truly about unity. It's about our community and our progress. And I'm so thankful for you all for giving me the opportunity to help lead this work. But more importantly, I'm so thankful that you picked it up and ran with it. That's what makes the difference. Not whether there is some organization that comes in to save the day or whether there's an anchor organization or institution. You are the anchor, the people of this community. And we will continue to do that work. I got to get out of here. I don't have to leave, but I know I'm supposed to introduce a video. But I just want to say to you all, the One Linden plan is alive. It is a breathing, living thing, and you all keep it alive. I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, Patrice. Patrice, stand up. Woo! Be recognized. Yeah! So what y'all don't know is, so now she running stuff. Yeah. But Patrice was running stuff back then behind the scenes. She was, So Patrice got a real degree in city regional planning. I got an honorary degree in city regional planning from Patrice, behind the scenes. So I want to thank her. Delina Scales, where you at? My shadow author, that's who she is. So thankful to you. Roots right here in this community, and continue to show up unapologetically. Whether your name is out front or not, you are there. And you, as long as everyone else in here, helped to write this plan. So thank you for your leadership today of continuing to see it through, and thank you for your leadership back then. Last but not least, y'all gotta give me one more round of applause for the baddest, no offense, Director Douglas, but to the baddest director, Carla Williams Scott, our former director. And I give it up to her, because listen, let me tell y'all, I would just be causing chaos, y'all. I was just like, listen, we're gonna go do this thing, we're gonna go fix Hudson Street, we're gonna do this. And then I get back to her office, she's like, who said we was gonna do that? I said, and then she'd be like, well, where's the funding coming from? I said, don't worry, we're gonna figure it out. Because it's gonna get done, right? We had this crazy idea for this rec center, and she was like, she's like, Nick, we don't work in rec and parks. I said, don't worry, we're gonna get it done. So it's gonna happen. So she allowed me to go out there and allow us to dream. And then what she did was behind the scenes, is she went and held her other colleagues in other departments accountable to make sure that we got it done. So thank you so much, my sister, for everything. Woo! And so with that, I'm gonna get out the way, because I think we have a video that I think illustrates the spirit of the One Linden plan. And I brushed over that because we really wanted to understand that this really is about partnership. I see Adam Troy here as well with New Salem. I see Maryland with St. Stephen's here as well. This is what it takes, right? I see a Greater Linden Business Network is here as well. That's what it takes. It's not one entity, it's not one organization's responsibility. And that was the spirit of how we wrote this plan. And that is the spirit of its success. And so with that, we want to thank you all for being partners with us in this work. And want to thank you in advance for your continued partnership of the work to come. Listen, I'm Councilmember Nick Bankston. I love you, Linden, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
One year after the launch of the One Linden plan, the 614 for Linden was created, made possible through a $5 million grant from J.P. Morgan Chase's Partnerships for Raising Opportunities in Neighborhoods initiative. This collaborative brought together community development financial institutions and nonprofits, all working toward a shared goal to build on the plan's foundation and create a more equitable, opportunity-rich Linden for both current residents and future generations. Their focus, expanding affordable housing and preventing homelessness, supporting new commercial development, providing access to technical assistance for small businesses, increasing access to healthy food and healthcare services. Through their work, 614 for Linden is actively implementing 4 of the 10 big ideas from the One Linden plan. Building a strong community takes all of us working together. The 2020 global pandemic was a powerful reminder of that. And while it would have been easy for the plan to stall, 614 for Linden stepped up, ensuring that the progress didn't stop.
We started this engagement in the spring of 2017, and literally for one whole year. Current residents, former residents, stakeholders, businesses, churchgoers all came together around the table and made that plan theirs. We finished up around March, and then COVID hits. We still got together on a monthly basis by virtue of Zoom. That stayed together for over a year and a half. And so as we began to come out of COVID, we never lost a beat because every 30 days, the partners got around the table to hold one another accountable.
It was crucial that we not only kept the momentum, but honestly worked even harder because we saw how the COVID pandemic affected our community specifically and how those needs continued to grow at such a scary time.
Housing is the foundation for a stable life. Linden residents have been clear. They want affordable housing options. That means homes where families spend no more than 30% of their income on rent and utilities. The community also saw home ownership opportunities as a key priority, a pathway to building wealth and stability for generations. Thanks to partners like the Central Ohio Community Land Trust and Nationwide Children's Hospital's Healthy Neighborhoods, Healthy Families initiative, real progress is being made.
So Nationwide Children's is doing work outside of the hospital because we know that up to 80% of a child's health outcomes are determined by things that can't be addressed within the hospital walls. So we choose to partner and invest upstream in our communities so that kids have every chance to live a full and healthy life. So it starts with our home ownership program and working with the Land Trust to ensure that first-time homeowners have access to brand new homes in our communities. Secondly, we focus on rental housing and providing affordable rental housing options to families. And then third is our home repair program.
We have completed a little over 200 home repair grants in the Linden neighborhood. So we not only want to be building new housing, but we want to invest in the people that have been here for the long term.
We also work with families on access to good jobs at the hospital or with partner employers. We do free taxes in our communities. We do community building events like Play Streets and the Linden Fall Fest, as well as looking at education supports. So that's working with local schools to ensure that kids are thriving in school and graduating high school with a plan for after.
For Linden students to thrive, we have to remove barriers standing in their way. That means more than just academics. It means ensuring students have safe, stable housing, access to healthy food, reliable medical care, mentorship, and strong parental support. These tools create a foundation for students to succeed both inside and outside the classroom. Thanks to the One Linden Schools Initiative, a powerful partnership between The Ohio State University College of Social Work, Columbus City Schools, United Way of Central Ohio, and the City of Columbus Department of Neighborhoods, we've been able to expand access to behavioral health supports, offer in-school and after-school literacy programs, provide mentorship opportunities, and create new ways to support parents.
The district really wanted to focus on ensuring that families had resources during out-of-school time. And so that is our overall focus and goal, is just to make sure our babies have what they need while they're at home.
I am a single mom, so when I need certain things, I can ask, and it's all available here at the school. When my kids needed coats and shoes, they used to come here all the time and get new shoes and coats every day and just bring it home. And I'm like, where do you get it from? Mr. Javier, so.
The One Linden Schools Initiative has really supported Hamilton and the community by really coming in and engaging students, families, teachers, and staff, and developing a strong relationship to understand what are the gaps, what are the needs, and where can we plug in.
A big thing that has been lacking in our school and in our community is access. And we have tried to close that gap of access issues for our students. Trips to universities, trips to parks, bowling alleys, ice skating rinks, things that they would not get to experience.
I know that we're successful when I know that a teacher can really approach me and let me know that the coats that they received, that the fresh produce and the meals that they received actually really made a difference. In the 2016 and the 17 school year, they finished their school year with 3,391 behavior events. By the end of last year, they finished at around 890. So this is really a testament of some of the systems that are functioning, being able to tell the story about what are the needs inside of the school and how can community partners plug in and provide support and services.
We now have a school that every kid deserves.
Thanks to ongoing collaboration and valuable input from Linden residents, the One Linden Plan continues to move forward. If you or your organization are working to advance one of the 10 big ideas, we invite you to stand and be recognized.
evening. So there were many champions of the One Linden plan, and one of our key champions was Carla Fontaine. Carla was the Nationwide Children's Hospital Director of Community Relations who passed away in July of 2024. Many of you probably saw Carla at an event, or 2 or 10. She was always greeting people with a smile, sometimes dressed up like a bear at the We Are Linden block party or participating in carols on Cleveland Avenue. Carla was instrumental in helping to get crucial programs and services off the ground. She was especially passionate about student success and making sure every resident and child had access to health care. Not only was she our champion, but she was a friend, advocate, and mentor. We know Carla's time on earth was short, just as she was herself. But we are so grateful she spent some of it with us, and her work here will live on. With that, I want to welcome Mr. Ralph and Mrs. Ralph Carter to the stage.
Hello, everybody. My family and I are working to reduce crime and improve the perception of the community. We facilitate weekly safety walks, host our annual Linden Block Party, which is going to be our 10th annual this year. The MLK March, other events and activities that build community and increase neighborhood pride. But we cannot do that without some of our community partners. Remember Us Urban Legends, Community of Caring, and St. Stephen's. If you are working to advance an action step in the One Linden plan, please stand. Join me in celebrating the people and organizations that are working to make Linden a safer, healthier, and community for all. You may be seated.
When I say we are, you say Linden. We are. Linden. We are. Linden. We are.
Please welcome the Linden planning team to this stage. Patrice Allen Brady, Delina Scales, and William Wilder. Thank you. Go down, babe.
Big three. It's crazy. Yeah, Will. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Will Wilder. I'm our community planning analyst for the Department of Neighborhoods. I help support the work of our One Linden, Envision Hilltop, and Eastland for Everyone community plans. But over the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity to work with so many amazing people and meet so many amazing partners. But specifically, I work with the amazing Delina P. Scales and the amazing Patrice Allen Brady on the One Linden plan. On behalf of our team, I would like to say thank you to you all for showing up and showing out for Linden. Thank you for contributing to our progress here in Linden. It's been an enriching and inspiring opportunity to be able to work with so many partners and see how vital and integral you all are to our progress here. So I hope you all have enjoyed our program tonight, and I hope you're ready to see the exact roles that you all have played in our progress report. We have a digital copy available on onelinden.org, and if you stop by our table after this, sign up for our weekly newsletter, please grab some swag, and visit our website to learn more about how to read our progress report. And for 25 key stakeholders, we will have book tickets to give to you, and you will receive a physical copy at a later date. But thank you to you all again, and go Linden.
Come on.
Please join us out. Enjoy the museum until 7. Enjoy a meal. Stop by and see the Director of Public Service or the Director